Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hi Dawn, hi Shannon, hi Noel, hi Kylie. Welcome, welcome. Well, I am happy that I'm here because I had a big problem this weekend. I had an inflamed lower eyelid on my left eye, so I had a lot of trouble focusing, and it was, well, with tears all the time, and it's still not totally recovered. So I will try. I don't know if I can do it for 2 hours, but I will try it. Hi Audrey. So it was really painful, and no, I was not happy with it, but well, it is what it is. So I didn't watch any videos or any streams or anything because everything was blurry, even with my glasses. I couldn't watch telly, anything, so it was no fun. So I decided to try and do a second stream with this page from the third book of Petra. Well, I looked at the website and you were right, all the books were sold out, but on the Dutch website, I don't know if they sent it to the US or to the UK. This one is sold out, but the other two are still there, so I just wanted to share that with you. So yeah, I worked a little bit on it before my eyelid was bad, so I did some of the orchids down here, and I thought maybe today we can work on the, I think, chrysanthemum over here. Is my screen and my sound working? I hope so. So let's zoom in. Here we go. I think I will start with the big flower, the top one. And it's a little bit more purple if I look at the more dark purple comparing to the iris. I'm good, thank you. So let's see, colors. I am not so sure with the colors. I think I start with this one, and this one is mauve. I already started a little bit of the background here with pencil. So, how was your weekend? It's still a holiday over here today, so shops closed, lots of people home from work, no school. Hi Louise! So no children running around because I have 2 schools just across the street. And normally that's during the day there's a lot of screaming and yelling, especially when they have a break. So it's nice and quiet today. Nice and quiet. So I couldn't do much this weekend. John came over. I made a nice dinner. That was nice. He brought the cats with him. Oh, and I did make the card. I did make a card. It's a 3D card again, and this is like a wizard theme. It's 3 layers, so you can look in. You can see that there are books, and there's a chair, and a bookcase, and there's a cat. And you can put it flat, so you can put it in an envelope and then it will pop up again. So it goes flat and it pops up. I filmed it, but I haven't seen the video yet, so I don't know if it's okay, and I did it in Dutch, so. Yeah, we had a lot of rain too, Louise, but I couldn't do anything in my craft room. Oh no, Audrey. He moved home with all his stuff. I'm so sorry for you and for your son. Hi, Anna. And Louise is spending a lot of time in her craft room. That's always nice. So I am doing a little bit of purple here and there, darker here, and maybe some here. I'm not sure about this flower. I'm not so happy coloring it, but it has to be done, so I go for it. Dark here. Splitting up is never fun, I think. Hi, Kenny. Oh, you're not late. I just started. How's Bailey doing? And how are you doing? Some dark here. A little shadow over here. I'm just trying to bring in some colors. I think this is a nice one. It's light red violet. Trying to build it up. I'm really happy with the page so far. I think it worked out great. She's doing great. That's nice. Yeah, it's good that he has a home to come to. Maybe it needs a little bit more brightness in there. I'm not sure. I'm trying middle purple pink. And this one. And then I want a light one. I tried this one. This is light magenta. I can always go over it with another color to make it more purple. So yeah, I didn't have a good weekend, but I hope you all had. I know no Audrey doesn't have a great weekend. Hi Mona, how are you? Nice to see you. Oh my gosh, that eye is a mess. I see everything, well, in a blur and double. It's really bad. I'm not at all happy. I go over it with this one to make it a little more purple. And this one is, oh, this is a daily 128, but that's okay. I hope I don't ruin my page because I'm happy the way it is now, but Oh, thank you, Kaylee. No, my glasses are fine. I have an inflamed lower eyelid. It has an inflammation on the outside and on the inside, where it is hurting where it's touching my eye. There's also something not right. So the lower eyelid is all swollen and red and hurting, and so that's why I cannot focus really great. Yeah. So there's nothing to do with my glasses. I think the glasses are good, but I cannot really say it. Yeah, it's hurting. It's and that eye is not working good. I cannot focus. And it's all blurry and it's making tears all the time. So I will try to stream, but I'm not sure I can do it for the full 2 hours. Because it's very tiring for my other eye. Yeah, something like that. There is someone on the outside, just in the corner, and one on the inside of my eyelid. So, yeah, I didn't know the name, so I tried to look it up, I couldn't find it. But it's not fun. I can tell you that. No fun. Never had it before. It's the first time. I'm not at all happy with it. I hope it will be better very soon, because I don't like it at all. No, I'm not touching it. I was reading about it, and that was the first thing that I noticed. Don't touch it. So I'm not doing that. But it is sometimes it's really itchy, so it's very difficult not to touch it. No, I didn't get eye drops because we have a holiday weekend, so I couldn't go to the doctor. They are not there. So I have to wait. If it's still bad tomorrow, then I will phone the doctor, but I couldn't do it in the weekend. They are closed. Only for really emergency. And I don't think this is one. So I couldn't ask for anything. I want to make this a little darker, so I'm trying gray, and this is the Payne's gray. I think it will work to make it a little darker in some places. Payne's gray is like a blue gray, so that will turn it down a little. Well, that's what I'm hoping. Because this is a dark, very dark, dark flower. Dark color. A dark color. Yeah, I did that a couple of times. Hot compress, they call it over here. I do it a couple of times a day. It helps a little. Yeah, they are also closed. They are also closed in the weekend. So, I can go there tomorrow. Nowhere to go. This is my indigo that I'm using now. Yeah, everything happens on a holiday. When you don't want it, then it happens. Oh my gosh. I'm not so happy with the colors. It's too bluish. Maybe I like this one. This is also a deli. This is 125. Warm tea bags. Oh, I tried a warm cloth, but I can try a tea bag. I don't think we have that, Jana. And it's not the eye itself that's infected, it's the eyelid. I like this color. I think it's nice. It's making it a little more reddish. I want it a bit different from the iris, so I hope this will work. But I get very tired with that eye because it's really difficult for my other eye to focus now. Yeah, it's okay. It's not perfect, but I can live with it. I don't know what witch hazel is. Hemorrhoids. Okay. I think I know what those are. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I know what they are. And the lightest color again. I'm using polish, by the way, like I did last time. Oh, and what's great, I found my ivory. A brand new one. That's a plant extract, yeah. But I don't know which plant because never heard of it. I found a brand new ivory. I'm still missing pencils, but I found this one, so that's good. And I have now found a new one, but I also found my short one from the ivory, so yeah. Yeah, now I'm still missing one Holbein and I think a Colleen and 2 light fast are missing. But I find the ivory, so that's something good. That needs to be dark. Dark in here, because this is all in between the other leaves, so this is dark. And dark here. This is the indigo again. I like that indigo. Dark here. And here. Just a few strokes there. The borrowers are faking them. Yeah, I think so. Oh, and I was trying to do something. I was trying to draw Centennial roses. Look, what do you think? Do they look like roses? Centennial roses. I was trying because I was so bored I couldn't do anything, so I tried this. I think it worked pretty good. This is the Delhi lilac. Put that down as a base. For the other colors. And it was really easy to do, so I can teach you if you want. Thank you, Audrey. I think you have different stuff over there than we have here. And you have more stuff that you can buy just in the shop that over here you need a description for. Almost everything you need a description here. Just a few things that you can buy without. I think we are very stupid people. We are not allowed to buy anything. Yeah, they get shorter all the time. Mine do that too. I have a lot of short ones. So I was planning to do a lot. I was trying to do videos for Pampastel and, well, nothing that I could do. No. It's not working. Yeah, you have to add it to your list. Bringing in the purple. I had that at first with my Holbeins. I was really sad when they went short, but because I can buy them easily open stock, now feels more okay to use them. And I have a couple that I have spares from already, so that's good. That's always good. That's so sad when you have the more cheaper pencils that you cannot buy open stock. Then there's always one or two that you use the most, and then they are like this, and the other ones are still big, and you cannot buy a new one. I find that very upsetting. Like with my Colleen, there's one green that is already pretty short. Yeah. And the same with the brutes. Backups for my back. I don't have a lot of backups for my backup, I think. I do have some sets that I have double, but not all. I'm trying to bring this color on the points of the flower, light color. And that light color, that is the light magenta, or whatever you call it. Hi Precious, how are you? Oh my gosh. This is the more bluish purple. And I try to bring in. This is the Delft blue. I think up here it has a little bit more blue in it. And here in the middle. I don't know. I have them for quite a while. I don't know if you can still buy them. I do like them though. I have them in the same case as the Polly, so I use them together. I think they work great together. They even look the same. If you look at the, this is a Polly and this is a Deli. The only thing is they have a silver, and the Pollys have gold, but they look really quite the same. Oh, I'm sorry, your internet is not working correct, Diana. Oh, that's nice. Albrecht Dürer and Pollys are working great together. That's so nice to have them both. Don't you like them, Shannon? I like them. Hi, Pickle. How are you? I don't know how many are in the set that I have. I think 72, but I'm not sure. Are in my set? Maybe less. I don't know. I can count. Yes. Zesentwintig, zo zeggen. Dat is 26, 56. Yeah, I have 72. And I think it's nice that if you have them with your pulleys, they have some colors that are just a little bit different. And it's nice to mix them together. So that you have a little bit of a different set. No, I didn't know that. Do I want to know it? I don't think so. But that maybe that's the round ones from the Broodfunner. I had a set of 121s years ago from the Broodfunner. Not the squares, but round ones that I hated, and I gave them away because they were not my thing. I found them sticky. You are a pencil girl now, that's wonderful. I'm a kind of a pencil girl too. I think. Hi Bella, how are you today? Nice to see you. I'm bringing in a little bit more gray. Maybe I need to bring in a little bit of brown. This is nougat. Nougat. So this is strange because this is a brown color, but I think it will help to make it a little different in the shading. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Sometimes sometimes you just have to be brave and try something, and sometimes it's working, sometimes it isn't. But I think this is what I want. Pickle used a lot of pencils lately. Now she's watercoloring. Thank you. It's not that you think of using a brown with your purples, but sometimes you just have to try things and see what will work. I don't want to use too much of it, just a little. Here's my pinkish purple. That's what I like about the polish, that you can layer a lot. You can layer a lot. If you don't press too hard, they layer perfect. It's a bit of a strange flower, this, but it's okay. I cannot see it properly, so I hope it's fine. I don't know what happened in Julian, California. I think I missed it. I'm sorry if I did. Oh, okay. Was it scary? An earthquake, yeah, I understand that. Oh, that's not scary. I have never experienced an earthquake or anything like it, so I have no idea. When I see it in the news or something, I always think it must be scary. We have some in the north of the country. People are experiencing little earthquakes, but not where I live. So I have no idea. Yeah, if it's just one, maybe it's not so scary. Over here it happens in the north of the country because of the gas they took out of the ground. So they stopped that now. But well, it's already happening. And houses are having damage and stuff. It's not that they are it's not really bad like you see sometimes in the news, but it's also not good. I'm not completely sure about this flower. I'm not completely happy with it. Yeah, I think so, Pickle. I think you were right. A lot of stuff happening. Really bad earthquakes in some parts of the world. And bad weather. Strange weather, because today it's reasonable weather. Yesterday it was about 15 degrees with a lot of rain, and they say on Thursday it will be 30, so twice the temperature from yesterday, and a lot of sunshine. And today it's about 18 degrees Celsius. But it's really strange, the big differences in a couple of days. Oh, thank you, Audrey. Yeah, we have some in the north of the country. Well, maybe it's a strange combination, but I think the brown that I put in made a difference. Just giving it a little bit of a different shading. I think that worked. Now I want a little bit of white. You have 10, 12. Yeah, we have 18. And on Thursday it will be 30. Strange. So let's see, maybe. No. A little lighter. Too much. I think that's good. Okay, like this. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's okay like that. Yeah, yeah. There's that St. Andreas thing there. Oh, thank you, Jana. I will blend it a little bit. Then it goes a little bit over that white Posca, so that's not so harsh. I'll take away that it's a little bit less bright, but it's still there. I like that. It's a little more subtle when you go over it like this. Yeah, I think I like it like this. Maybe I put in a little black later. Maybe here and there. Just for the shading. I notice when you look after a couple of days that it looks like the pencil on here. The pencil is disappearing in the paper, so it needs another layer. I will bring that in on my own time. I have that in some of my Hannah Carlson books too. It looks after a while that the color is disappearing. It's really strange. And I'm putting in a lot of layers. But still, yeah, I leave it like that. Thank you, Louise. Well, we used to have nice summers and pretty cold winters, but not anymore. Everything is different now. Really strange. So let's see if I can do something with that leaf over here. This is juniper green that I want to put in first and see what it does. Oh my gosh, that eye, it's horrible. And then a bright green, this is, Nana isn't here, but this is Hooker's green. She loves that. She loves the Hooker's green. Makes her laugh all the time. They don't layer on the paper, Jana. That's horrible. Yeah, same here, Audrey. Same here. And this is chrome oxide green. So it's a little bit more blue. There's a little bit more blue in it. Maybe I can use a little bit more blue, like this. What's this? Helio turquoise. When I was little, we had pretty cold winters with a lot of snow and ice and stuff. Not anymore. But they still build our houses to keep all the heat in while we are getting hotter and hotter. So yeah, that's a strange thing. I was talking to one of my friends not so long ago. She lives in Gibraltar, that's in Spain, on the point of Spain, that's just across Morocco. And she told me that over there it's always pretty warm, and most of the houses they didn't have a heating system because they never had the purpose to use it. And then about 3 years ago they had a pretty cold winter, and they had even had snow. So all the people were really upset because it was really cold. And they didn't have a heating system because they never needed it. So now they are changing the buildings and bringing in heat systems in there because, well, things are changing. Yeah, same here. And then when we have summers with 30 or 40 degrees, oh my gosh, you don't want to keep the heat in, you want to get it out. But they still build them this way. It's the same with the water. They are used to remove all the water that's falling down because we live under the sea level. So they every day they get rid of the extra water. But with everything getting hotter and we get less rain in the summer and in the spring, things dry out. So they still have not learned to keep the water because We don't get as much as we used to. And they are complaining that the water is gone. Yeah. That's what they do. They do it themselves. They get rid of all the water. Keep it. No, they still have not learned that we need it. Stupid people. We do. We have big, well, what do you call that? Big containers. I call them containers because I don't know the real good word for it. To keep the rainwater in, and we use that to give to the garden. So when it rains, we keep all the water. We have a big container that when the little ones are full, we pump it in the big one. And yeah, we can use that to give to the garden. So people don't have to complain that we have a lot of plants, but because we use our own water. Under the sea, yeah. But it's we are living on the sea level. Most of the country, I think it's 6 meters under sea level. Yeah, strange country. I know. Strange people. What are they thinking, living there? Yeah, something like that. Because with the summer place, sometimes there's a restriction on the water that you cannot sprinkle or use your sprinkles for the lawn or something. And well, then people say, you are using water. Yes, we are using water, but we are using our own water. That we saved in the beginning. So you don't have to complain. The leaves are not exactly the same as on the other side, but I think they're pretty good. Bye, Dawn. Have a good day. I'm using a little bit of my Holbein white, and this is not the soft white, it is the normal white. That will do the trick, I think, to bring in some highlights in the green. Maybe I can use that on the flowers too. Yeah, it's working. The white Holbeins are fantastic pencils. Yeah, somebody is going to whine about it. You are so right, Pickle. That's what I like to do. Yeah, and I like flowers, and Jan likes flowers, so we have a lot of flowers. Yeah. A ridiculous amount of flowers in containers and things. But well, that's what we like. So, other people have boats or other things. We like flowers. So this is the oxide green. Is it? No, hookah. This is the hookah's green. That's a nice bright green. Maybe I even want a lighter one. Let's see, what's this? This is permanent green. It's a little lighter. Ooh, I like that too. Bit in here. Yeah. little bit more of that blue. And the earth green. And now a bit of that white here and there. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, you are always working in your garden. Jana, you must have a very pretty garden. Oh, they are drying up. I'm so sorry, Kaylee. You drain it for wash the car. Well, that's also a very good thing to do, Audrey. So, going to this, I think it's a, I don't know, like a sort of a magnolia or something, but in a different color. So there's a little bit of pink in it. And I'm following Petra here with her color scheme, so, well, I'm trying. I'm trying. I did post some pictures this weekend on Instagram. Oh my gosh, what was I doing? I always forget to do that. And on the Leon's journey, even Kanoko reacted, so yeah, that was nice. See? She put in a reaction, so that made me happy. So that was nice. The earth green. And this is the juniper green. I have some more pictures to take, but it started to rain, so it didn't work. This is warm gray number 1. To make it a little softer. Maybe I made it a little bit too green, but that's okay. I can make it a little lighter with my eraser. You know, I always want to say gum. Yeah. This can be a little darker, a little more brighter. Yeah, maybe next year. Mine are gone too. A little bit of gray here. In the middle part, maybe all the way down. Turn down that pink. Gray is always good to turn down the color, make it a little bit more dull. There'll be a little bit more green in there. Well, let's try this. Yeah, I think that's working. and the darker one here. Gray again. Very light. A layer of pink. A little bit of green. And I think I need a little bit of black. Yeah, Posca picks up the color. Not immediately, but if you don't want that, you need bleed-proof white. That works pretty good. Or a very good white acrylic. I wanted to show you the bleed-proof white, but I don't know where it is. It's gone. It must be somewhere. I use it all the time normally. I think it is gone. It went away. Well, the Dr. Martin bleed-proof white is very good. But also this one, it's an acrylic ink. That's pretty good. The same with the Daler and Roni. Oh my gosh, well. This is the bleed-proof white. That's really good. That won't pick up the color. Oh, I'm sorry, Shannon. Yeah, it's much whiter and it stays white. And don't forget to put a little bit of water now and then in your jar, because it will dry out. think Moon and Stars will do. I think that will be nice. I think it probably will look lovely. I have things with pink and purple stars too. It can be very true. Pickle. I don't think I know who she is, but I'm sorry for the people who knew her. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's too light. This one. And now the light gray. Blending it together. Oh, they did videos. Okay. I don't think I follow them. Pickle, we know that. And I'm so happy for you they are there. I have some good friends online too, so. I think this is background, so shall we color that? Because otherwise I will color it like a flower, and it is not a flower. A little bit more gray. So that's done. And I think this will be gray too. It's really dark. Like so. Oh, big boy disco. Whoa. They don't go together. Oh. That will be a difference. So now I'm trying to copy this one over here, starting with a light magenta. Well, I think I'm very boring today. I'm sorry. I don't have much to tell you because, well, there was not much happening. Hi, Cassie. Nice to see you. How are you today? And because I didn't want to have more whips, I decided to do a part 2 today. I already have so many whips. Well, not really, but it's okay. I have an eye that is not working great. But it will be fine. And things always happen when everything is closed, so yeah. Two whips, oh wow. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of two whips. I think I have maybe 100. Oh my goodness. I'm working on it. Well, last weekend I finished 3, I think, so that was good. You walked in another double Kirby. I like the things you did. Did you do it with Heather? The ice and the fire? I think that was fantastic. I really liked that. Great pictures. Amended pages, yeah. Well, for me they are, most of the time they are forgotten pages because I don't remember that I have them. And then I look in the book and go, huh? There are whips in here. I didn't know that anymore. I forgot all about them. He probably is not that happy if you go with him. I can remember that I wanted to do things by my own when I was growing up. You have to. Am I almost out of frame? Okay, thank you. I can move it up. I have a whip that would be great for the armor, I think. I think it's in a Gerby book. I started it. There was something with a horse with roses. Maybe I can work on that one. If my eye will let me. It's really annoying. I can almost not see what I'm doing. I'm just doing things that I'm not sure about at the moment. Oh, that one. I've seen that. I'm bringing in my brown for the shading. I will bring the white back in later with a Posca or a pencil. I need something darker. Where's my indigo? Here it is. You agreed, of course, you agreed. The Dragon Spell one. That's the newest one, is it? The Dragon Spell. I'm still making my mind up about that one. I'm not sure. I always struggle with the mythographic ones. So I'm not sure if I want it. I have so many books that I don't call very much. That doesn't mean that I don't like them, it's just that maybe they are not for me, or But enjoy, Audrey. I think Pickle was talking about her Little Red Riding Hood page. Am I mistaken? Could be. Could be. I want a little bit more blue in here. Let it dry and then bring in the paper stump. I think that rib that I'm talking about is in here. No, it isn't. Oh my gosh. I was almost certain it was in here. That's strange. Yeah, it must be in here. Because it says in the back that it's in here. Ah, this. Because the horse has an armor, I think. Don't you think? He has an armor. It is with a clip because I took it apart, but I didn't bind it yet, so. But I think this could do, if I finish it. Are you doing that one? Yeah, well, maybe I can work on it someday. You go and feed your man now. You have two now. Thank you for coming, Audrey. Have a good day. A good night. I think this can have a little bit more dark, so maybe I'm bringing a little bit more of the gray, especially in the shadow parts. Oh, I forgot to zoom in. Here we go. This is a really dark flower, so paper stamp with the purple. Where is it? Here it is. So now I go over it and turn down the white. For me, that's working great. So these two are the same color. So, and this is the same as that one. Maybe I can do. Oh, I missed one leaf here. This is from the from this one. Let's bring that in. It's very dark, so it must not be too difficult to color that. A little bit of the gray. So here we go. This could have a little bit more color like that one. I think about that. A little bit more brown maybe. That brown gives a nice effect. Maybe more orchids. Before my eyes started to hurt, I was following a Dutch lady on Facebook. She's always saying to pronounce the colors in Dutch, but I didn't agree. I think it sounds really strange if you like cerulean blue and you say ceruleum. I thought, well, that's silly. Then you have to use a real Dutch name, like maybe Azure Blauw or something. Well, she was not happy with what I was thinking. So I didn't make a friend there. She was not happy with me. Well, that happens sometimes. And I also had a discussion with someone about the Pablos, because for me they are wax pencils. And everybody here in the Netherlands is saying, even on websites where they sell them, they are oil. And I asked Karen Dash twice, do you class them as an oil pencil or as a wax? And 2 times they give me an answer and said, we class them as a wax pencil. So they are not happy when I say that. But if you're not sure, ask them. They are the ones that make them. They should know. This is my Delft blue again. Making shadow in this orchid. So what do you think about Pablos? Are they wax or are they oil? Well, polys are definitely an oil pencil. That's for sure. No question there. So next time I must keep my big mouth shut. don't talk to them. Because I'm not making friends that way. Oh. Yeah, but they don't do that, I think. They say, well, on all the websites that sell the tableaus, they say it's oil, so it is oil. Well, maybe all the websites are wrong. Maybe. On the Google machine. Okay, I will keep that in mind, Shannon. Thank you. I can say that next time. For me, they feel like a wax pencil. More, I know there's both of it. In every pencil there's oil and wax, but they feel that they have more wax than oil to me. So. Yeah, but the Dutch people have a problem with that. They don't like an opinion. That's not the same as the one they have. They find that very difficult. Maybe I'm really Dutch in that way too. Americans are the same. It's just people, and that's possible. That's possible too. I think I made it a little too dark. So. not so happy with that leaf. Well, it is what it is. I don't think I can change it that much. And the highway. A little bit of the purple only on the outside here, and the rest of it is very light. Same with this one. So I'm so sorry, but I don't think I can do any more with my eye. It's hurting really bad at the moment, so I think I have to stop now. And I'm so sorry, and I really appreciate you all for coming, but that eye is not working for me right now, so oh my gosh. I hope it will be better on Thursday and that I can stream the normal time and do it a little bit better. I say goodbye to you now. I appreciate you all for coming. Thank you all. Hi Emily. Yeah, thank you. Well, maybe I see you on Thursday. Bye for now. Have a good day.